It's a Dio day. Woot! Yep, Dio day today. Shooting this on Monday, May 16th. 12 years ago, he left us. So yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster for me today because been a fan for so friggin' long, like back in like 1984, which is blah blah blah. Oh my god, I don't even want to think. 38 years ago. Anyway, man, I feel old. Anywho, it's another episode of Woot Wednesday, number 99. Ever so close to the next week's 100. Am I doing anything special for it? Nope. It's just another Woot Wednesday. Number doesn't matter. Maybe I'll make like I don't know, a confetti thing that falls down for the whole video. I don't know. I'd have to sit in Blender and do that. Yeah, so, last week, let's see. Not much. Just same old, same old, same old. Work kicking my ass, and this place is cluttered to hell. Can't see it, but yeah, it's the desk is covering art and stuff over there. I bought new paint, some more paint, and some canvases at Walmart, and did a little crinkle thing with like plastic bag, and I have to figure out what to do with it. And it's like didn't quite turn out how I wanted it, but you know what? Such is life. I'll figure something out to put on it. Yeah. I also broke down and got myself a Roku device and put all my streaming stuff over there on the TV so I can use it. Yeah, it was trying to tell me that I needed you could either use a plug that has a USB port in it and plug it straight into your wall, or you could just plug that other thing into the USB and put it on your TV. And I'm like, okay, my youngest daughter was helping me set that up because she has one over at her father's place. And it's like, why don't you just like, here, just humor me and plug it straight into the USB port. Flip the switch because the TV's plugged into the bottom outlet. Plugged it in, flipped the switch, turned the TV on, and then the Roku device came on. So I'm like, haha, I don't need no stinking plug for the outlet. It's fine. So that at least works and is set up. I got everything put on there except for a couple of things. Hell, it even has YouTube on there. I didn't even bother logging into that over there. So it's like, it's not what I'm gonna be doing. Because I sit here at the computer and watch like Blender tutorials or mixing tutorials or other stuff on YouTube on the computer. That way I can pause it and then come and do stuff. It'd just be too much of a pain in the ass to like swing back over here or sit on that crappy fake couch I've got and watch the thing and then pause it there and then run over here and then try to do stuff. It's like, no, I can like move things to this other screen over to my right and do it that way. But yeah, so anyway, that was fun. It's like if I come home from work, I can plug it in and watch stuff over there if I just want to sit and relax, but I don't feel like working on the computer. I've also started completing the MIDI on the first track on the classical album. So I just need to go and listen through it again to make sure it sounds right. Because some sections sounds a little too like... I don't want to say slow, but it was just a little more less methodical than I wanted it when I was recording. So I'm gonna fix some of that. I think there was just only really one major area, and there's probably some velocity things that I need to deal with, and then bag it done, and then go to sending it off to have a friend of mine put it through their piano VSTs because I've only got the Waves Grand Rhapsody, and it's not giving me what I'm wanting. So he's got a whole bunch of them, and he's gonna run them through, and I'll find the one that I like the best, and then just use that one throughout the whole thing, and then mix it and get on with life. But yeah, and I didn't get to chance to do to record the second one. I wanted to, but that night I got home from work, I was just so exhausted. I also had to break down and buy a new pair of shoes because my feet were killing me all last week. And it's like, and I could tell the difference once I bought those and put them on today and was walking around in. It was like, oh my God, I feel weird walking in these, because the other ones, even though they had like what do you call it? Memory foam in them, it's like flattened. It's flatlined. So putting those on, it's like, oh, it's like a whole different thing to my feet. So we'll see how it works tomorrow, because Tuesdays at work are usually pretty damn busy. For no good reason other than they're gonna hate me next week because I won't be there. My daughter's gonna graduate the 8th grade next week on the 24th. So I've taken that day off, and we'll be doing that instead. So then I'll probably get my ass kicked by work on Wednesday next week. So who knows? Whatever. It is what it is. I can only do so much. They can only do so much when I'm not there. And it's like I can only do so much when they're not there. And it's like I'm only one person. No access to help at night. So they can't expect me to do everything and then kill myself and be in a crap ton of pain and then crawl back out to my car and then try to climb in and drive home all like, ugh, my back. It's like, yeah, that's not how that's going to work. But anyway, yeah, there hasn't really been too much going on, just trying to do videos. And I do still need to like try to make 3 a week. I don't know. It's like I know there are plugins that I could do stuff on. There was one, I've got to find it though. I think it was a comment in the Micah's Choir for I can't remember the name of the plugin. I'll go back and look at it later. I'm gonna download that and then probably like do a do a little thingy on that just to see how it sounds compared to what other stuff I have, because the Micah's Choir is fine. It just gets a little silly in the upper and really low ranges. It's like there's a sweet spot right in the middle. That's fine, but there are no female voices in that choir. And it's just like, I mean, that's fine. It was like, could you given us both, like, I don't know, a section with the women's choir, a section with just the men's choir, and then like another section with both. Would have been perfect, but it was a free plug-in. Can't argue with it, especially at that price point. But yeah, I digress. So I'll be probably doing something on that, because I swore I had it before. It might have been on my older computer. And because I had a list of plugins, I printed out the list of plugins I had, and I was systematically, when I got this computer, systematically going through and re-downloading them for it, because there was no good way to like swap them between the two, or I couldn't find a way to actually do it or something. I don't know. It was just annoying. So it was just easier for me to download it again, download the plugins again and the samples and stuff, and go about it that way. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get that here in a little bit after I get done with this one, because it's shoot, edit, upload, repeat. Yep. And I do all of this all by my window shelf on Monday nights. And it can get a bit tiring. I mean, the production video kind of had a little bit of issues again. What else is new? But yeah, it's like I could have heavily edited that video, and you wouldn't have seen any of the mistakes or any of the trials and tribulations that I went through. But then that wouldn't be teaching anything. You would probably sit there and think, oh my God, there's too many edits in this video. Because people complain about that too. And then, oh, you really shouldn't show everything. Oh, well, yeah, I kind of have to, because then if they have issues and I'm not going to sit there and claim that I didn't have the same issues or issues like that, because that wouldn't be cool. That would not be right. You know, it's like not everyone does everything 100% complete perfect. 100% of the time. It's like things do happen. It's like I still have issues with kicking the bass on that track. And it's like I listen back to it and it's like I'm during the section and I'm like, yeah, that kick is way too freaking loud in that one little spot. So I'm going to take it down probably another dB from where I raised it at in the automation. And it's like, and then I'm thinking about adding maybe just like another auxiliary track under it to maybe like some kind of like add like a, didn't I try that already though? I'm trying to remember if I tried doing adding like a saturation plug-in and then blending it back up in to give it a little more body to it, because I mean it sounds fine if it's just by itself, but other things are sucking up the low end, and it doesn't seem like it's coming from the synths because I high pass those pretty well. So it's got to be something to do with the kick itself that I used and like the bass. I mean I high pass that out of the way as well. So yeah, we'll figure something out just to give it a little more something without having to sit there for 20 years putting the samples in by hand. Yes, I know there are easier ways to do it, but I don't like doing it because then you got to clean it up, and it's like, no, I might as well just drag one in, and then edit it, and then copy, tab to transient, copy, paste, tab, blah, 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 whatever. It's a little fiddly, but a hell of a lot quicker than like triggering MIDI or whatever, and then finding out it didn't hit in some spots and it hit too much in other areas, like it had more hits than it needed. I don't want to have to sit there and go through that. It's just easier just to cut and paste and get on with it and then dial it in. That's basically what I do on that. But yeah, I digress. There's not much else going on, and it's like I was still trying to work on what do you call it, the my metaverse avatar in Blender, and that's been going slow, and sirens again in the background. Yeah, it's like those fires have been just nuts lately. It's like last Wednesday there were like 4 of them. One was in like a trailer park. Another one was on the east side of town. Those got put out, and then another one started over by then when I was driving into work, I was seeing, it wasn't clouds I was seeing. It was a bunch of freaking smoke coming from the mountain. I'm like, and I'm like driving, and it's like I don't get on my phone when I'm driving, so it's like I had to wait till I got to work and found out there was a wildfire out south of Pikes Peak in Teller County, but we were getting a whole crap ton of smoke from that. And then later on, there was a fire at the damn airport, and then 2 days later, there was another fire at the airport, and I think the same damn spot. I'm like, what the hell are they doing at the airport that's causing these fires? Or is somebody just coming by and just going, lighting the crap up? Who knows? But yeah, hopefully didn't see anything about anything else today other than the one that's in Teller County, which is pretty close. So it's just like it's not too far away. I'd say it's not quite a hop and a skip from here, but it was bad enough to where when the wind was blowing, we were getting all that smoke and haze, and just the air quality and the visibility was really bad later on. It cleared up a little bit at night, but when the sun was still out, it was awful. And it's like going in and out of work. When you open the doors, all the smoke smell would come in from that, and then it's just like, oh, I can smell it trying to walk outside to go take my break, and then you open the door, it's like, oh god, it's even worse out of here. So yeah, so been dealing with that. Hopefully they'll get that fire out that's up on the mountain soon, because last time I saw it, I think it was like a day or two ago, it was at about 1,000 acres. It might be more than that if they have not gotten it contained. I haven't looked at any news for it recently, so I guess I'll probably do that after I get off of here. Anyway, I will shush now. How was your last 7 days? Hopefully little more chillaxed and relaxed and better than what I've had to deal with. Yeah, after next week, I'm gonna put in for 2 weeks off from that place. I need a break. It's like I only take 2 weeks off a year, and maybe 1 or 2 days here and there. Like the next time I think I'll take a day off probably won't be until like the Saturday before Thanksgiving. Usually is when I do it, so I can like prep because I do our Thanksgiving on Monday, and I need that time to like do prep work and stuff. So yeah, and the only other unless there's some other stuff going on that I need to be at, I'll take a day off. So yeah. Anyway, so let me know how your last 7 days went, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.